'78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den basketball community in this case. And I got a very special guest with me today, the brother Amory Logic, great YouTube channel, hardcore Bucks fan. What's up with you, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling great after this win.
Yes, sir. Man, this was a very important game 5. Both teams is going back and forth. I think the Bucks won the first one, they won the second, we won the third, they won the fourth,
and we won the fifth. Right.
Yes,
we're going back and forth.
Right. So we got to break that and finish these dudes off at home. You know.
We winning at home. I'll be there. I guarantee we winning at home almost.
We got to.
We got to end it. We got to end it. And what does that say about the Bucks as their resiliency? Your second leading scorer has been out this whole series, and we still up 3-2.
Right. Man, let's talk about the game a little bit, man. So, the Bucks came out. I didn't like the energy. in the first quarter. It seemed like Boston was very hyped up. Of course, to be expected, they're at home.
Right.
I didn't like the energy from the Bucks. It seemed like we were playing real lazy, like a day's school. A lot of turnovers.
Yeah, just real flat.
Yeah. Real turnovers. A lot of turnovers, and then Giannis passing to Brook Lopez in his chest. We know Brook Lopez can't bend down, man.
Right, or jump.
Right. You got to throw that up there past his head, man. Because
right.
Brook Lopez could not bend down for nothing, man. So it was a real sloppy start to the game. Giannis started picking his game up in the second quarter. And let me pull up these stats here.
Yeah, to be honest, Giannis scored almost all the points in the second quarter.
Sure did.
Like we were struggling.
Mm-hmm. Sure did, man. Giannis finished. He played 40 minutes, 16 for 27 from the field, 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, 6 for 10 from the free throw line, had 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 7 turnovers.
That's actually what hurt us a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely. Those turnovers definitely hurt us. 40 points, 40 big ones. We needed those 40. And it's just amazing how they give Giannis 4 fouls in the fourth quarter, man.
Bro, you know what they were doing.
Right.
We talk about this all the time. The refs are real interested in the way they ref Giannis. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. So give me your take on the game.
I thought that the Bucks played good enough to win. This wasn't our best performance. But what I always say about the Bucks, if the game is close down the stretch, the Bucks will pull it out. And the only reason I say that is ever since we won the championship, the Bucks have tremendous poise in the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Like this was on the road. The defensive effort, the offensive plays. This is a team that believe that they can win. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how many turnovers we had in the first half, bad shots, everything going wrong, they still find a way to like pull it together to win. And I also want to shout out Connaughton because he only had 13 points, but he had some key threes to keep us in the game and keep runs going. And that's what we was missing. Now, Grayson Allen can show up. We should be good in game 6.
Yeah, most definitely. What'd you think of Drew Holiday turning it on in the fourth quarter, man?
He does that, man. Drew Holiday will turn the ball over left to right in the first half, and he'll be just exceptional with under 5 minutes left. That's the best Drew Holiday you'll see under 5 minutes. It's like all the careless plays. He zones it all out and he just dials in. I've never seen nothing like that before, where a person could just make you want to just knock him out and then all of a sudden just make you want to hug him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Drew, I was telling my boy that, man. I said, man, I watch every Bucks game I watch, and people, I'm like, man, I'm listening to people criticize Westbrook and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, if y'all watch the Bucks game, Drew Holiday be doing some stuff, man.
He does. But you know the thing is, he's like a nice guy off the court, and he has a good story. So they would never try to paint him in that light. Where Westbrook is a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, edgy.
Right. But Drew, he always come through in the clutch, man. Like,
always.
You know, he can, like you said, he can dial it in when he need to. lock it in, and come up with great defensive stops. Man, what he did them last couple plays was just stand up. Unbelievable, man. I was jumping around.
That was all first team defense right there. Right. Like, that was crazy.
Yep. Locked it in, man. And that's what Giannis needed. He needed some help tonight because, 40 points. We needed Jrue Holiday to do it. And like you said, shout out to Pat Connaughton. Shout out to Bobby Portis because Bobby, I want to choke Bobby a few times. Man, I'm like, Bobby, what is you doing, man? How can you be this big missing these layups, Bobby? And he came through when we needed that bucket, boy. He came through.
He came, and let's not sleep on Bobby. Bobby had 15 rebounds and 14 points. Yes, that's a nasty double-double.
Yeah, Bobby was getting it in. 15 rebounds, sure did. 15 rebounds. So Bobby was out there putting in work. And finally, Mike Budenholzer played Bobby Portis in the fourth quarter of this game.
Exactly. You know how I feel about
it. Budenholzer is in love with Brook Lopez for some reason.
It is, and I understand because he's a big body, he's a good defender. But when you're going against Horford, who has a little bit more agility, lateral, you know what I'm saying? You need a faster person out there, and that's why I think. And Portis plays like a big man. He got heart, so I don't get it. I don't get a lot of his rotations. And to keep it real, I don't know why Ward hasn't been getting no run since Grayson Allen hasn't really been doing what he needed to be doing.
I just told my boy the same thing on the phone. I said, man, I don't know. Listen, when Grayson Allen is in the game shooting, I have no problem with him being in there. But when he's just in the game being a defensive liability, why is he in the game? If he's not shooting, get him out the game. Put Jordan Ward up in there. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can make a name for himself in the playoffs. Play Carter. See something.
That's, you know what? Carter is another person I want to bring. Carter plays hard defense. He hit open shots. So I'm not sure why he's not getting no tick either. It's just like he brings people in and out of the rotation in a real wild like fashion, like just erratic, like a Gemini or something. Just one way, one time is this way, one time is the other way. Like, what is it?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that it's a few. I'm not a fan of Budenholzer's style of coaching. I don't know what he be doing sometimes. It take him forever to make adjustments, and the Bucks win despite him. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude, this guy, I don't know what his game plans be. It take him forever. If he would have did this, if he would have played Bobby in the fourth quarter last game, I think we would have won that game.
Right. George Hill was getting killed.
Right.
He was getting treated out there. He was barbecue chicken out there. And Bud was like, nope, we going to stick with it because that's what we do. We don't make adjustments. We just stick to it.
Right.
And, bro, I was looking up, just Googling Budenholzer, all to come up, Reddit articles, everything. Budenholzer refuses to make adjustments. That's the main thing. I understand your philosophy, but if it's not working, I'm not saying stick with it the whole game. But if somebody's raining threes on you, change to a box one zone. Just do something to get a team a different look.
Right. Let's look at Boston's stats here.
Yeah.
We had Jason Tatum was 12 for 29, 2 for 11 from the 3-point line. Every time he shot it, I was like, please keep shooting.
Right. Yeah, right.
I'm like, keep shooting it, man. Because Jason, this dude just fall in love with the 3-point. He shoot himself right out the game.
Right out the game. Right.
He had 34 points. He had 34 points. Then Al Horford finally, thanks to Jason Tatum taking all them shots, Al Horford didn't get no shots, so good. Al Horford had 8 points. Jaylen Brown was killing us, man. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah,
this dude, Jaylen Brown.
They got a nice 1-2 punch. I'm not going to even hate on them. They got a nice 1-2 punch with Tatum and Brown. The thing is, they 1-2 punch equals up to our 1. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like they some cool little players, but it's different when you got that. They don't got that heart yet, that hunger. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they some nice players. But when Giannis is ready and he dialed in and he feels away, this is what happens. He felt the way today. I know he felt the way. He dropped that 40 ball on him. Right.
Absolutely. And let's talk about this. See, I can't stand Marcus Smart. And the reason why I can't stand Marcus Smart, he has fast hands. He is a good defensive player, but that's the most floppingest motherfucker.
Oh, bro.
The
theatrics, he should get an Academy Award, Oscar or something. I mean, if you touch him, he flailing.
Right.
Looks like he just got shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he does. And he'll come, and the referees keep falling for this. This is why Budenholzer was so pissed when they called that offensive foul on Giannis. Marcus Smart will purposely guard Giannis, and as soon as Giannis make a move, Marcus Smart is falling on the ground, and the referees keep falling for this shit. I'm like, this is ridiculous, man.
It is, but on Giannis, but Giannis need to be smarter though too.
Yeah, he do.
He need to be smart. I think sometimes he get frustrated and just run into people like it's gonna be one way or the other, and it can't be like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Giannis, he just when he ready to go, it's just that's what it is.
Right.
That's just what it is. But he got to be smarter. No pun intended, going against Smart because he Smart. He got high basketball IQ. I'm gonna give you that.
He does. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he was on the Bucks, I'd love all that little bullshit.
Right. Right. He like a better offensive version of Pat Beverly.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Pat Beverly is a pest like that, but he not gonna get the points that Marcus Smart get. So like, but yeah, I mean this is a good series. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm entertained by everything that's going on. But what I will say, Celtics better be lucky Middleton ain't playing. This series would be over already.
Sure would.
Low key. This series would be over.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And I gave Middleton a hard time. I always gave Middleton a hard time because he'd be so inconsistent, man. He pissed me off, man. But boy, do I miss his ass now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't know what you got till it's go, man.
Right, that's it. You know, I used to call him Ty Day 2.0 because you remember, I don't know if you remember back in the day.
Yeah, I remember Ty Day.
Yeah, Ty Day I have 30 and then have 15.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just wild, inconsistent like that. But when he's great, it's just a beauty to watch. But we do miss Middleton. This series would be a lot easier with Middleton. And I feel like Giannis be getting tired a little bit in the fourth now because he's carrying so much of the load. Shooting
so many shots, Giannis usually shoot about anywhere from 17 to 20 shots a game.
You see what I'm saying?
You know,
and that's the thing. But we got to give Giannis his props for knowing that he need to turn up. Didn't nobody have to tell him to turn up.
Yes, indeed. You know what I mean?
That's one thing I get. Giannis got the heart of a champion now. Like you can just tell he's on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like Boston got cool little team. They got a cool little team. But when you win a championship and multiple MVPs, you're going to feel like you should be able to do what he's doing.
Absolutely. He once he won that chip last year, you could tell that he believes in himself now. He don't doubt himself. He don't second guess himself. And I wish he would stop shooting so many threes, but I was telling my boy on the phone, like, man, Giannis got to stop shooting these threes. And right when I said that, he hit two of them in a row. I said, all right, well, whatever. But on average, I think that he should stop shooting so many of the mugs, man. But it is what it is. Well, man, how you think the rest of this series is gonna go? You think we're gonna close them out at home?
Yeah, we're gonna close them out at home. That's gonna be too much energy in that arena for them not to close them out. I think we're gonna see a return of Grayson Allen, to be honest. I think Grayson Allen and Connaughton will have big games. I feel like they'll have big games at home, especially Connaughton after this game, getting a little bit of his swagger back, shooting threes. I think that the home cooking will be there for the Bucks. It won't be a game 7. I just don't see it a game 7. The way that the Celtics lost today, it's hard to recover for certain types of losses. They were in control of this game for the whole game until it really mattered, and they choked the game away. They choked this game.
Right, super choke.
That was a super choke. You could say what happened to us in the fourth quarter, but that started at the beginning of the fourth quarter. We just got ran. Y'all was winning until the last 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, like 2 minutes of the game.
2 minutes, and we turned up on y'all. They won't recover from that. Certain L's you just won't recover from, bro. Like it's just over.
Yeah,
like
psychologically.
When Burchell got knocked out, never the same. Same here.
Right, exactly. Psychologically, it's gonna be hard for them to recover from the fact that Jason Tatum had 35 points, Jaylen Brown had 26, Marcus Smart had 15. They had 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in double figures, almost 5, 6 guys almost. But and then for them to blow that, they're gonna have to deal with that energy from the Bucks arena. And Giannis closeout game, you know how he doing them closeout games.
That's what I'm saying. I just really feel like the Bucks gonna get him out of there. But what helped us in this game too is that Boston was broke from 3. I know Bud's philosophy and the percentages and all that and the statistics on the threes. But you cannot give a team that many open looks.
You can't
on threes, bro. Like I just don't. I can't okay that. They were broke today, but what if they weren't?
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We have to, and the switching is kind of weird too when players switch when they don't need to switch. Like I don't. The switching is a little. I'm not a fan of the switching.
Me neither. I hate the switching, and I hate, like you said, it's switching when you don't need to. And why you cannot, under any circumstances in this series, leave Al Horford alone. Why? Why leave this man behind? Don't help nobody. Stay with Al Horford, man.
Mind your business. That's what I be saying all the time. Like, why are you worried about what's going on over there? Mind your business.
Yep.
Al Horford has been looking like an all-star in this series until today.
Right. Yep. And that's thanks to Jason Tatum. She yakking up on threes. You know
what? That's the gift and the curse with Tatum. He gets so much praise. He the next one up. He was working with Kobe, that I think that goes to his head, and it's to our advantage when he starts chucking up shots like that. He getting that Mamba mentality or whatever you want to call it. He feel he need to carry the team, and that's what I like when he does that, to be honest, because he's not as great of a shooter as he thinks he is.
Right. He just look good doing it.
He look good doing it. He got some nice little moves. He like I said, he's a nice little player, but there's a level between star and superstar. Jaylen Brown and Tatum are stars, great players, stars, but they're not superstars yet.
Right.
And I feel like they're going against the superstar now in Giannis, and they understand what it is. KD is a superstar, but he just wasn't right in that Nets series in the way they officiate, so they didn't get to understand it. Now they see in Giannis, they understand there's another level they're not at yet. In my opinion, I feel like they're witnessing the difference.
Most definitely, man. You know, originally when this series first started, I picked the Bucks to win in 7. I'm hoping that's wrong, and I hope we win at home in 6. Man, I really do. I do not want to. I do not want to go back to Boston.
No, I don't want to go back there either, especially with them refs.
Yeah. I mean, the way that their league, the TV announcers, everybody rooting for the Celtics disgusts me. You could just hear it in the announcer's voice. They so excited when the Celtics do something and just talking crap. I'm like, man, it is what it is. Stephen A. Smith hating on Milwaukee every time he come on TV. So it's like, you know,
dude, I can't stand Screaming A. Smith.
Right.
Oh, I cannot stand, dude. You know, we a small market team, man. That's at the end of the day, that's what it is. Boston is a bigger market. They got more, you know what I'm saying, pedigree as far as the franchise.
Right.
So they want to see them do good. We the little dude on the block. We just started winning. They don't want the little team to come up, because if we come up, that's gonna change the landscape in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And they're one of like the forefather teams, like Boston. They've been winning championships back in the day, so they gonna push them. I get it.
Most definitely. All right, brother. Tell the people where they can find you, man.
Oh yeah, y'all can find me Amherst Logic on YouTube. I do a lot of Bucks videos. I'm definitely a huge Bucks supporter, and just follow me there. I appreciate getting me on here, 78, and I appreciate your support too, man. You one of the real ones out here.
Yes, sir.
Y'all support 78, man. Like, he the truth. He one of the real ones. Seriously.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro, man. Yeah, I found your channel, man, looking for Bucks. I was looking for other Bucks fans, man. I found you. I said, okay, this brother know what he's talking about. I subbed ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate it, Brian. Hey. I did it right back. You know, I support you in your channel too, and that's what we got to do here: support each other, especially as Bucks fans. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, bro. Well, thank you for joining me, man.
Oh yeah, man. Anytime.
You know yes, sir, man. I'll see you after game 6, man. Hopefully we shut them down.
Okay, bro. Then let's chop it up.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, go.